Roller derby was started in 1935 by Leo Seltzer. It was around for about 40 years before roller derby died, and it was the old school scripted roller derby, and most of it was on bank tracks. And about 5-6 years ago in Texas, they resurrected it and they brought it back. They started the first all-women's bank track league and flat track league. Currently, there's about 305 leagues total over the U.S., Canada, Australia, New Zealand, Sweden, and the UK just got some leagues. Majority of them are flat track. Right now there's only about 5 bank track leagues that exist. A couple of men's leagues just went up, mostly on the East Coast. Again, it's about 5, but I'd say about 290 of those leagues are flat track women's derby leagues that either intend on being in the WFTDA or are playing by renegade rules, which is basically no rules derby. The game is basically a race between jammers. You've got 5 girls from each team on the rink at one time. You play in an oval track. You've got 4 blockers and 1 jammer from each team. The blockers make a pack, and the jammers start 30 feet behind the pack on a jammer line. The point of the game is the jammers have to get through the pack. They score a point for each opposing player that they pass legally without committing a penalty, which means like elbowing, tripping, punching, back blocking, using their hands or forearms, anything like that is illegal. So if they get through legally, they score a point. And at the end of the game, it's a 60-minute bout. It's broken up into 3 20-minute periods. At the end of that, whoever's got the most points wins. I started the Maui Roller Girls in about March this year. I had played in Sacramento for a couple years and I got injured, so I came off an injury, came here to rehab my leg, and decided I started missing derby and wanted to get it started again. So in about March, we started recruiting, and I saw some interest on the island from some girls. We started with about 5 girls at the first meeting, just kept growing and growing and growing. Now we're, 6 months later, or not even that, 4 months later, I guess, and we've got about 30 girls. And we're just skating here now at the National Guard Armory in their parking lot. We've had a problem finding a place to skate since we started. We are now skating on a basketball court and in parking lots. It's the best we can do. We just need a space big enough to be able to do our drills, and even this place though is not big enough for us. We need a bigger place where we have girls running into the bumpers of the parking lot when they're getting hit outside of the lines, and it's just unsafe. We need a much bigger place. We play by WFTDA rules, which safety regulations, you have to be able to fit a track and 10 feet outside of the track. And right now we've got just a track. So we're looking for a big, huge concrete slab somewhere or a rink. And it's just unfortunate that this island doesn't have an indoor skating rink, and we're unable to use the outdoor hockey rink that they do have. Here on Maui, we have 1 league. Our goal is to eventually split off into 2 intra-league teams. They can play each other here, as well as having the 20 best players be a travel team and travel to the other islands and around the U.S. and skate against. Our goal ultimately is to become part of the Women's Flat Track Derby Association, which houses member leagues that are nationally ranked. So eventually we want to be nationally ranked. We've had a great response from the community about derby. I mean, a lot of people don't know that it's here. I've spoke to many people that remember it as a child, and they watched it over on Oahu when it was live back in the day, and now they just are in disbelief that roller derby has come back.
I heard about this through my friend Suze the Fuse, who's on this team. She heard about it on the radio, and when she sent me a text message about it, we were so excited we could hardly sleep. We wanted to go to tryout. It was a little intimidating at first because the persona of derby is pretty rough and tough, and the girls can come off as confident in a way that might almost seem exclusive, but by no means is that the case. This is the tightest family I've ever been a part of. A lot of these women have 2-3 kids, full-time jobs, families, and big responsibilities, and this is like their time out for themselves to come and have fun with a really great group of girls, challenge themselves, get some exercise, get a little aggression out if there's anything pent up.
Killa Kelly, number 69.
Sukihana, 6 foot up.
Jump on Jenny, 555.
Scarbomb 4D6.
Incinerator 212F. That's 212 Fahrenheit.
Malia, come quickly, 544.
Holly Berry 808.
Homo Maximo, number 4.
I'm Suze the Fuse, 321.
Star Assassin, 50 cal.
Mustache, 5 cents.
Florum, 5446.
GI Jersey, exit 4.
Roxanna, 455.